into episode 11 of the Rhythm and Vibe podcast. Let's get it. Make me make me high,
Oh yeah, you
make
singing
me
now?
Yo, I love that song, yo. I just saw the video today. Man, oh my God, yo.
That's crazy.
Make me water. Make me water, yo.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, that's crazy.
That sounds wild.
Yeah, that does sound wild. I'm
All right,
telling you.
I gotta calm down, man. That mind.
He said, "Make me water."
Make me water, man.
That's
Word.
crazy.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
There we go.
So yeah, man. Rhythm and Vibe, episode 11. And yeah, man. We got Des here.
What's up?
You saying?
She over there waving like somebody see her. Somebody see her.
Don't you be don't you be posting this video?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to play me?
Facts. You gotta prepare. You gotta think about the viewers and everything, right?
Very true. Very true.
So we're gonna have a special guest today, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have Miss Tony J. Goodman on the podcast. She's gonna hop in a few. But I want to get the ratchetness out first before we start getting professional.
Okay.
So, get out my little, you know what I mean?
All right. You got some ratchetness prepared?
No, I got no ratchet. I'm always prepared with ratchetness. You know what I'm saying? I ain't prepared, but I got things in the chamber.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Des, how your day go? How was your week, yo?
It was good. I mean, my baby got sick. Then if you got hear it, I got sick. So we stayed in yesterday. My husband took my son trick-or-treating, but they have like a thing downtown in New Britain. So he went and he loved it. And then we watched 5 Nights at Freddy. And they were not scared. I thought they were going to be scared, but they were not. So
shit, I'd have been scared.
I was.
I'd have been terrified.
I was like, "Ooh, this little thing is a little, it's a little different."
So much, yeah, so much.
But they liked it.
Is that the one with the bunny doll or whatever it is?
Yes, yep.
Yeah. Nah, that seemed I can't do that.
The first thing, the girl got like bitten in half, and I was like, I looked at my son, and he just sitting there like with his mouth wide open, and I'm like, "We turning it off?" He was like, "No, it's not even scary." So.
Yo, kids these days is like they with it, man. They don't really. They have like they're bold, man. They're bold, yo.
Yes, because it was my son and my daughter. They 8 and 6, and they was fine.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, my week has been good. I'm just waiting on my groceries. I Instacart groceries now.
Okay.
It's dope. Like it costs a little extra. It does, but having 4 kids, working full time, it definitely saves money.
You trust
and
that
stress.
though?
Heck yeah! What they gonna do?
They gonna grab your grapes and start eating your grapes. You know what I mean?
Do you? So you don't DoorDash or Uber?
I don't Uber. I don't do nothing like that.
Oh well.
Yeah, you gonna take my fries? I know I got 10 fries. Why I got 7?
But they started like sealing the bag now. I mean, my groceries. If somebody put their hands in my grapes, people probably put their hands in the grapes at the store. My grandmother used to eat the grapes.
Me too.
At the store.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. I'm that guy. I know how I get down, man.
So I trust it. I don't have no issues. They're great. They drop my stuff right at my door. And it saves me the time and the money.
Facts.
So
I do the same. I use Instacart too.
Word?
Yeah.
Listen, man, if they you know what I mean, if they buy the groceries, bring them to the crib, and then also come in the crib and put them in the refrigerator, maybe I'll start doing it, man. But I can't.
Don't come in my house.
What you mean don't come in your house?
That's a little bit much.
My refrigerator right there. My refrigerator's right there, man. Just open the door, go to the left. You know what I mean? Like place them in there and then get out of there.
You ain't gotta put my groceries away. It's straight. It's actually very convenient. The way they bag, the way they just it's I don't have no issues. Right. DoorDash been giving me issues. Like we like IHOP. We do a lot of breakfast for dinner, but IHOP been messing up lately. Like the last 4 orders, they forgot like whole meals, like whole meals for a person in the house. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Give me my money back. But the good thing about DoorDash is they literally will give you like, say your order was something in your order was maybe 15, they'll give you like 20 maybe $25 back to cover it. So it's straight, but
that's good, man. I mean, I just can't.
do your
Plus,
thing.
everybody pick groceries different, man. How I know they squeezing the plums and the apples and pears? They probably not like
That's how
checking.
my mom,
You know what I mean?
that's her thing too.
So I don't know. A lot of them be kids too, man. They don't even buy groceries. They don't even buy groceries for themselves, type of thing. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then what if you get a dude that look like woman or man, I should say, that look like kind of sketch or whatever. Like he might like look dirty a little bit. I mean, what if you see roaches crawling on him or whatever it is?
How would you see? First of all, you
He
don't
has an
see your
infestation.
shopper. You don't
Okay.
see your shopper. I mean, unless you meeting them at the door. But like, you put in your order, they go to the store. They say this person has this many stars or whatever, whatever. They go to the store. They get your food. They come. Now you couldn't possibly see them putting your groceries on your doorstep or whatever. But I hardly ever see my person unless it's a huge, huge order. Like I have done like a $600 order. Um,
You do got an army over there. You do have.
Yes, it's a lot of us. So I had, it was BJ's, BJ's be
Oh
pricey.
yeah they up there.
But I mean, if your person is dirty or like if you could see that, that's a problem, right?
Like
And so you
he's scratching,
obviously
like he digging all this, like you know what I'm saying, he digging, diggy type of
then
thing,
you
man.
would say something.
It's too late at that point.
I mean,
It's too late.
that's
You know what I
dirty.
mean,
That's nasty.
come on now. He putting the apples in the bag and tying the twisty bag up and whatnot,
Better
man.
clean your produce.
Oh yeah,
You
I
don't
do
wash your produce.
soap and warm water all day long. We talking about.
I mean, okay,
I
so you
wash my meat
good.
too. Yeah, but then you gotta pray over the food.
You
Definitely
right. You right.
pray over that bit. So, Bob. So that beef bacon was. Where'd you get it from, first of all? Because I've been looking for it. I can't find no beef bacon nowhere, man.
I got it from ShopRite.
You got it from ShopRite?
Yeah, on Instacart. The same thing we was talking about. Ordered on Instacart and yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, son. I shop at ShopRite, man. That's the only place I go to get like my groceries or whatever. I haven't seen none yet, though.
It's crazy, man.
I'm trying to get some beef bacon.
Matter of fact, that same day we was talking about, I was like, yo, let me type that in the search inquiry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Had to get that.
Dang, son.
Oh, man.
It was fire?
Yeah, definitely good, man. Good.
Dang, man. Dang, I need that in my life, yo.
You know how beef is fatty, man. So there's a lot of fat on it, though. I mean, not a lot of fat, but it's fat on it. Fat on it.
I mean, that's a good substitute for a person that's trying to like. I mean, I never had it before, so I'm just thinking it'd be a good substitute for somebody that's like trying to get off the pork, and that they don't want that leanness of the turkey bacon. Yeah,
Turkey bacon is horrible. I don't care what nobody say. I hate turkey bacon.
She wilding over here.
Ugh. Oh my God, it's like paper. It's like eating paper. Now I have found beef bacon for my brother. So Alan hasn't eaten pork for years.
Good.
So there was one day that I made breakfast and I was like, yo, I'm gonna find some beef bacon. And I found beef bacon and he said it was good. So I mean I didn't taste it, but turkey.
You can't do it?
No, I have tried. The church, that's all they used to cook for breakfast in the mornings. And
was it beef bacon or was it actual pork?
It was turkey.
Oh, okay, it was turkey.
They only made the turkey bacon. Yes.
Look at them, man. Look at them.
Yeah, they didn't do the pork. I don't even think they do any pork meat. When they make, when they serve their foods or whatever.
I respect it. Can't knock it.
Awesome.
Dang, man. So Bob, you said you had something with the Halloween thing you wanted to talk about?
Halloween thing. Oh yeah. Now I was just gonna touch on the trick or treat situation. Certain states it's illegal to trick or treat on past 14. Like if you pass age 14,
yeah,
people actually did like 6 months in jail. You know what I'm saying?
They lock you up?
What?
Like in certain states, they don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
oh man.
They I guess they trying to bring it down to a misdemeanor now because I guess it was like a felony or something in certain states.
That's crazy though.
It was not playing with that
at all. That's wild though. Past 14?
That got to be Alabama or some shit like that, man.
They probably like they don't want like older kids around younger kids. Like they could.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing that makes sense.
That's wild. That's crazy.
saying like you don't want a situation where I know kids get bullied or predatory type stuff in
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, well, I guess.
you know
That's
some
weird.
yeah. It is.
I
It
mean,
still is weird though. It is. It's weird, but I
Cause
mean,
I mean, like my daughter is 15. She go trick or treating with her friends or whatever. I mean, we haven't gone like to neighborhoods like that because downtown, literally everything is just right there. Bam, all of these stores. Bam, we go home. We ain't gotta walk a bunch of different houses, drive to a bunch of different streets. So
I don't know, but I mean, I feel like trick or treating after past a certain age, anyways, is kind of. You know what I'm saying?
there be people are kids at heart.
Yeah, but
I mean, now if you're going by like if I was outside by myself dressed up, I mean, okay, that might be a little odd, but my daughter dressed up as a little a jail what is it, a convict, a jail person, a person in jail. She had the orange jumpsuit, and last year, I mean, she was 14,
yeah,
but I don't know.
yeah, that's another thing too. You really can't tell, like you said, people could be kids at heart, people could be on the spectrum, people could be, all
Right.
type of different things,
We
man.
used to take our clients when I worked at Edelbrook. We took our clients trick or treating,
Yeah.
and they was grown. I
Yeah.
mean, at least 18, at least, maybe older, but
I don't know. I mean, I think at that age they should do something where they just give out candy at a certain
at a
event.
certain event.
Shouldn't be out. You 18. You shouldn't be out there really trick or treating like that,
See,
man. You
I,
ask me.
I've been like struggling with this, man. 'Cause I don't think trick or treating is really about the candy anymore. It's more about the excitement of seeing everybody else in their costumes, seeing everybody else outside. It's like a thing for the younger kids at least. Like my daughter, yo, she got 4 buckets of candy yesterday, right? She's not going to eat not one of those pieces of candy, yo. We had candy from last year still. You know what I'm
She's not
saying?
gonna eat him.
She's not going to eat it. She eats like the name brand joints, but you know how the hood be. Just be giving out the generics. You know what I mean? So she probably gonna have like a few pieces here and there, but most of that candy is going in the trash. You know what I mean? I think it's more so, she wanna get dressed up, she wanna go out, she wanna like walk around and see what everybody else is doing, have that experience, man.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that for kids, but like
A
adult,
grown
like
person,
18,
yeah.
you can buy your own candy, man, at that age.
Yeah.
Like what you do it out here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you a
Oh
kid,
yeah,
like you want candy and stuff, so other people could give you candy.
Yeah.
You hit a certain age, man. Come on, man. You go out and buy you some Snickers or
18.
Reese's and all that, man. I mean, I don't know, man. That's just my personal opinion on it.
No, you're right. You're right.
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, I would think it's weird. I would feel some type of way. I would probably be a little uneasy if a
A
group of
30-year-old man,
teenagers, right, or a
trick or
30-year-old
treat,
man came to my house and was like trick or treat. I would be like, oh, bro,
bro,
what?
a
got a
full
beard and
beard,
all, got a
a
full
full
grown
beard,
beard and all that. Hey, come on, man. What you doing,
full
brother?
beard, trick or treat.
Trick
Yeah,
or
that's a
treat.
bit. That's a bit
Voice all
much.
cheap. Like, come on, brother. You a grown man. Like, I understand you from a different generation, but like, come on, man.
I
Right.
mean, well, kids nowadays don't even participate in the night of mischief. You know what I mean? They don't
Yeah.
even do that no more. Back in the day before Halloween, what we used to do? We used to go out there and mess everything, mess shit up. You know what I mean? Kids don't do that nowadays. I mean, maybe not around my way, but I've never heard about any instances like that
I
recently.
mean, that's a good thing, though. What I'm saying, like, you know what you
That was the
call
best
like,
night. That was better than
your
Christmas.
cars getting egged and all that. Like, come
That was
on.
the best night, man. Go out there and just mess everything up, yo, and just
That's so ratchet. I'm glad kids don't do that nowadays.
Exactly.
Like
I'm glad
I'm
they
I'm
don't.
glad that's not a thing. We used
Facts,
yes,
man.
back in the
That's
day they used to do that, but it's like
fun, yo.
when you mess it up for everybody. That's probably why they passed that stupid law because of you and your
Because
people.
of
No,
me.
exactly because it's like kids over
because of
14.
kids doing stupid stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
kids past 14 doing some stuff like that.
Yes, messing it up,
I don't know.
messing it up.
I don't know, man. I still don't agree with them, man. But yo, write in, comment. Let us know how you feel, baby. Rhythm and Vibe Podcast. A lot of Europeans think that Americans we coddle our kids for so long, and we don't try to help them become adults.
I
We try,
agree.
we try to like hold
Facts.
them. We try to hold them down and like what I mean,
Yeah,
repress the growth or whatever. You know what I mean?
I
I
100% agree.
100% agree.
I
And this trick or
definitely agree
treating
with
thing to
that.
me is one of them.
Yeah.
You understand?
No.
Yes.
So
Come on, man.
you think that about Santa Claus and Tooth Fairy?
Yes. Yes.
Santa
So
Claus is real. Santa Claus is
he's
real.
definitely real.
See, that's coddling. See, that's the coddling thing.
Call it what you
You
want.
can't go be
He is
16 years
real
old, still
until
wait
you
for a
grow
tooth fairy
up.
and all that.
No, he's real. He's as real as he's gonna be. As long as you believe, he's gonna be real. That's the
There you
motto.
go. There you go. So as
And
long as
yeah.
you got that, as long as you got that faith.
Fairy teach your children fairy tales and stuff, man. That's it.
Yep. Show enough for him. Let them be kids. Why not? We grew up on fairy tales. Why not?
Ah, man.
And we grew up in
Look,
the church.
man.
So.
I would just buy my kids gifts, man. Look, your daddy bought that. This is from
That's
daddy.
great. Yeah.
Ain't no other man buy you nothing. Ain't no Santa Claus out there. You know
This is for my weed money.
what I'm saying? Mommy, daddy, auntie, or cousin, whoever, they bought you the gift. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
That's
Right.
that.
So we have those things, right? And Santa Claus obviously doesn't buy like the PlayStations and the stuff like that. We are cognizant of what we tell them Santa Claus bought, but Santa Claus buys gifts in this household. And so Oliver said that his friend, he's barking at the grocery lady. Oliver said that his friend don't believe in Santa Claus. And I said to him, some people don't. Some people don't think that there's a Santa Claus. And if they don't believe that there's a Santa Claus, then for them it's not. It's only for those people that believe. So I mean that's our little thing.
teach his own.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I got it. This world is crazy. This world is legit crazy. Like I 100%. People would be like, I feel bad because I think like, dang, I don't want to discourage anyone from not having kids, but the
it's
way this
hard.
world is,
Yeah,
I be like,
Yeah.
bro, like,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have no kids unless you move to like a different country because it's crazy out here. Thank you.
What
Uh,
country would you move to if you had a choice?
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of TikTok stuff and people
Africa. You gonna
moved
say Africa?
to. I'm about to say people have moved to Africa, but no, it was another state, like another. I mean, sorry, another
Thailand.
country.
Thailand.
Germany was one, I think. Was it
Okay,
Germany?
maybe.
Was she in Germany? I got it. I don't know, but that should be a topic for next time. Like the countries to move to, like for Americans, for especially for African Americans.
Yeah, because that's my thing, man. Like, I want my kids to like kind of be like in a diverse type of atmosphere. Like, I don't want them to be
Hmm.
like the only black kid or something, or you know what I'm saying? I don't want them in that kind of environment.
Right, right, right.
So,
Yeah. If you stick out too much, man, that's how you get bullied and harassed. And
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Listen, I
Yeah.
used to be in an all-white school for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, in Michigan was crazy, man. It's a crazy time.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of countries in Africa are giving out the. We talked about this a few times before. Uh, Citizenship for African Americans. Like you come over there. Like, I think Uganda's one. I think
Hmm.
Liberia is another one. There's a few other ones, man. But if you go over there as African American, you get citizenship off the rip. You know what I mean? But it's then what are you gonna do? You got to go over there with a plan. You can't
yeah,
just
yeah,
go.
yeah,
Right,
You
right.
know what I mean? You can't
Because
just
there's a
up and
lot of, isn't there? But there's just the dynamic there is just so different too. Like you got to be prepared. Like,
gotta visit there
yeah.
to get the feel and all that.
and not for
Right.
nothing. Think about how they treat us when they come here. You know what I mean? Like Africans
Hmm.
don't really like don't be
They're not
rocking with.
very friendly.
They're not really not to us at least, not to the African
Right.
Americans. They're not. You know
No.
what I mean? So
Jamaicans too though. Jamaicans are kind
same,
of standoffish or whatever.
same,
They could be rude. My
same.
husband, every time he go to the Jamaican restaurant, he be like, "Yo, they're so rude,"
Yeah,
because they are. They are. They can be rude,
yeah,
at times. But I just think cultural differences, right? I remember like even in college, people would think either I was from New York or that I was Jamaican, just
yeah.
based off of like my attitude, my personality, or whatever. And I don't mean to come off rude. I just be blunt or you know so I think it just has to do with personality style too, and just culturally, like how people just are culturally, and not
Yeah.
necessarily they don't like us, but and how your morals, right? Especially Africans, like our morals to Africans is trash.
Yes,
American morals is trash.
of course, yeah. They're hardworking. They're all about their family. They
Mhm.
work 18,000 jobs just so the woman don't got to work. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
But
they more traditional.
yeah,
They
way
traditional.
more, way
Right.
more traditional. And I do respect that about them, I do respect that. But I'd be damned. I'm working 18 jobs and you ain't put nothing on the damn stove. I'll
Yeah,
be damned.
Well, yeah, that's crazy though. But if I don't have to work, there's no reason that if a woman is not working and the man is obviously taking care of her and everything, not just everything in the house, but her, because she has to be taken care of too. If she not, if she's not doing that and she's being taken care of, then there's no reason why the man wouldn't. I mean, why she wouldn't be providing everything, meeting all his needs, honestly. Um, unless he out there doing some other stuff and she done found out about it.
Yeah, the strip club.
mm,
But
Um, So what
I
do you
had a
think?
question. I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You right. Go
All
ahead.
right. So there's this video on TikTok, and the dude basically was just like, um, women make the decisions that they have to based off of the cards they dealt, right? Basically, like men out here just doing whatever the heck they want to do, causing single
Sure.
mom homes, just
Yeah.
all of this stuff, right? Just out here just doing whatever whatever they want to do. And so when men talk about there's no good women out there, or passport bros like we was talking about before, like going out getting your own little something from a different country or whatever because you feel like American values is different, or American values in women is just off. What are y'all thoughts about that? Like, do you honestly feel like men contributed to, especially for Black women, this mindset of I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. I'm gonna just take care of me. I'm not about to take care of no man. Like, what are your thoughts about that type of
I mean,
situation?
Bob, you want to go first?
No, I think you should go first, man.
I think that it's not a black man thing. I think, and this is going to sound really bad. I don't mean for it to sound bad. I think that all came about when, how can I put this in a gentle way, man?
No, say what you gotta say. I'm open. I'm here.
Like when the equal rights,
See that? See, you read my
Uh
mind, brother.
oh. Okay, go
Yeah, go ahead,
ahead.
brother.
when that came about, like, and it wasn't really for black women. It was more of the other races that wanted to have the equal rights
Mhm.
because they wouldn't even hire they weren't even hiring black men back in the day, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like that's where it came from. And then it just spawned into some, okay, well, you know what I mean? I can get a job now too. I can go to school. I can just, not saying that women shouldn't go to school and have good jobs. I'm not saying that. It just became more of a emasculating of the man. And now you're downplaying the role of the man in your household, type of thing, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Okay. I got thoughts for that, but I'm gonna wait till about go.
should I flame me? Oh my God.
I'm
I agree
not. I
100%.
don't go.
I feel like that mindset comes from that scenario when the feminist, women's movement. I forgot what it's called,
Yeah.
suffrage and all that. When that came about, and basically the Section 8 thing came into play, and the man couldn't be in a home. Well,
Exactly.
that created an environment for like single motherhood,
Right.
and the man not being in the picture. So like that's the cycle. That's where the cycle began. Really, it wasn't. That's how it occurred. That's how it happened, basically. But then
Okay. So my. I'm
in that
sorry. Go
space,
ahead.
women were put in a position where they had to,
Mhm.
you know,
Rely on somebody else, rely on the government.
yeah, they had to like, like
You the head
go
of the
out and get it.
household.
They had to go to college and
Right.
work and do all of that. You know what I'm saying, like to provide for their family.
Right. So my thoughts. So I was listening to him, and I agree up until a certain extent, right? Like we could go all the way back. I literally go back to slavery because I honestly feel like Black men, were emasculated during
Long
slavery,
time ago.
straight up, long time ago, even before women's rights. Literally humiliated in front of their wives to show that they were not a man. One, and then as a woman in during slavery time, you couldn't expect your man to be a man because you knew he was going to get in trouble. You knew he was going to get hurt. And so you had to kind of take on this role of being a quote unquote housewife and being a leader of the house, because he has been emasculated. His literally being um without being in reality, his balls was just taken from him. Straight up,
Yeah.
his manhood was stripped from him to show the master, quote unquote, that he is not a person. He is not a human being. And then on top of that, the woman being taken by the masters as their women,
Yeah.
they're nursing their babies, da da da, like all of this stuff. I honestly think that it goes back even beyond then, right? It goes back to that point. And then, women grew up, Black women, we grew up in that, right? I have to provide for my family. Yeah, my husband out there working the fields, but I'm in his household. And then when he too hurt or he got beat or whatever, I got to take care of him. I got to do this, blah, 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 blah.
Hmm.
So that extended. And then it came, and, now you're in modern times. And then I think that mindset of emasculation has just stuck. And I think honestly, the only thing I could think of is a generational curse. Like
Yeah.
it's just literally been instilled, and then the system, like you already explained, didn't do no better. Having to rely on Section 8. You could be married and the man still can't be in the house with you. That happened to one of my clients in this day and age. when I was a social worker. She was married to the man, and he could not move in, or she could not get the funds that she needed to live. And so obviously he was still in the house, but it just sucked. And then I was trying to kind of get some more information. People was giving me the runaround, and as a social worker, you don't have enough time to kind of fight the system. Um, but what the guy was saying, right, in that men creating these situations where women have to be responsible. I know people always say to the women, "Oh, well, you don't want a baby, get on birth control," blah blah blah. But I think women are so
Birth control
emotional.
is foul.
We are so emotional. We are such emotional creatures that we honestly feel like there are women that honestly feel like I'm gonna give him a baby, he gonna change, or I'm gonna love him enough,
Yeah.
he gonna be this person. I think men can take that back. Men can take some type of masculinity back and be like, bro, I'm not having sex with you unless you want a pill, or I'm gonna get in a condom. Like they can make that determination. This
You say,
guy, the guy on the
hold on.
podcast was like, he got 2 baby moms, and the guy was like, "Yo, you got 2 baby moms out there, and you didn't marry none of them." And he literally was like, "I had no intention. You have no intention of marrying these 2 women. Why get them pregnant? Why be so reckless?"
Wait.
Oh,
I gotta cut you off for a second.
Go
you're switching it up now. You're switching it
Yeah,
up.
because I don't like this
Yeah.
blaming men for single motherhood thing.
Why? Why not? Go ahead. Tell me why.
Because it's a woman's decision. It's her body.
Right? To bring a
Uh,
baby in the world,
Bring
right?
forth life.
Right?
So if you don't, if you there's too many precautionary things to do.
Yes,
prevent.
for men
Yeah.
and women, right?
But women are the ones that give men access. A man can't just. I mean, a man can do that.
That's
Rape
called
you or
rape.
whatever.
Right, but that's
called
called
rape.
rape. No. But
Yeah,
in a monogamous, consensual relationship,
Yeah, I'm talking about
both
Understand?
parties
Yeah.
have the right.
But here it is. It's a woman have the control. Men have control of relationships, marriage, and all that. Women have control of sex and children. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's too many things to prevent you from having. I mean, that's why they say marry before you carry. You're supposed to marry before you carry, really.
Right. That's the
You know what I'm
ideal
saying?
thing, right?
You should lay down. You be like, hey, if you want this right here,
I don't subscribe to that at all.
I mean,
I don't subscribe to that at all.
I mean, you don't have to subscribe to it, but I mean, are you gonna just have babies? Are you gonna be? Do you want to just have babies everywhere, or do you? What do you do?
But that's what I'm talking about, Bob. That's
if
exactly
we're talking about a biblical sense, once you know her, you're technically married. You know what I mean? So
no, that's not what that says.
It is. That's what it is. That's what exactly it is. There's no marriage.
I used to subscribe to that, man. Those are periods where I subscribe to that, man.
Bro, that's what it is, man. You get her demons, she gets your demons, and that's just what it is.
That's just a soul tie, sweetheart. That's just
what is marriage?
Marriage, though.
Marriage is you're tying your soul for life, quote unquote, hopefully for life, to somebody else.
Technically, you're correct. You're correct about that. You know what I mean? The whole sexual act. That's why you're supposed to. Women. Back in the days, women were virgins and stuff like that.
Right.
For marriage and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And
but men also protected women's pureness and innocence back in the day. If you honestly like those, they were men. Yes, they were men.
The father. That was the father's
not just the fathers, but even on dates. Like if a girl's skirt went up, a dude turning his face, like or putting his coat. If it actually yes.
What time period is this?
I don't know.
This is back in the day. This is like when dates was like under trees.
Because even David, even David in the Bible committed adultery, right?
Women did too. I'm not saying that adultery in any time was not a thing. Okay. I mean, adultery happened in all of the ages of the time, like in all ages. But I'm just saying, standards were different. Men protected women.
I give that.
Women obviously
they didn't date back in those days. There was no dating back in those days. You courted women.
Dating,
like they didn't go out on date. There wasn't no going out. That dating thing that's a whole new thing.
Okay, it was called courting, but they didn't just court one woman either. It wasn't just one person that they was like, oh, I know I'm gonna marry this person at 16. No, they courted multiple different women, and then they started dating that one woman that they thought.
They didn't date. I'm telling you, they didn't date. Look up dating.
It was called courting. Look it up. Okay. Oh my gosh.
You can look it up. Dating is a whole. Dating to me.
So let me. Go
Dating is what's messing the game up right now. Back in the
Well,
day,
no, it's not dating. Dating
So
is
you
messing
want
the
to
game
Netflix
up.
and chill?
Sex is messing the game.
No, I'm not saying Netflix and chill. I'm saying like they courted women back. That's why it worked out back in the day. You courted a woman. I'm saying there was different. There was a whole different way of
dating.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Listen, before I bring this guest in because she texted me like crazy, let me ask the question, right? And it's kind of like off the wall a little bit, but I heard the story a little while ago. Basically, the story is, a couple, a small child, like an infant type of child, they left a small child with the babysitter, right? They came back home to, after the date was over, whatever they did, whatever was done, and they caught the babysitter breastfeeding the child.
Oh, I'm fighting somebody. Straight up. I'm punching you in your face.
That's an issue?
Yes.
Why is it an issue?
First of all, why would you be really? Really? Why is your nipple in my child's mouth? Did we have a conversation that said, did my baby run out of food?
Yeah,
did you call me and say your child has no food left?
Yeah, nah, it wasn't a thing.
I will literally fight you.
But what's the issue though?
What if she had AIDS?
I don't think she would be that irresponsible.
That's irresponsible in and of itself to do it without any type of permission, any type of anything. Why is that even a thing? Why, like, the only reason to do that, to go behind my back and do something like that, was for some type of personal satisfaction.
Okay.
And not like sexual satisfaction, but personal satisfaction. Like,
well, don't the everything gets like what's the word I'm looking for? It's the pressure on the nipples and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like.
So if she should have brought her pump. Where's your pump? Why and why the heck are you not at home with your baby?
Mm-hmm.
If you are a breastfeeding mom, why are you not with your baby?
Bob, if you came home,
that is weird.
You saw your little son. You know what I'm saying? On the babysitter, that's the issue?
I mean,
that's an issue. For me, personally, it goes by, if it was a girl, I'd probably be mad. If it's a boy, I probably won't be too mad.
Exactly.
What the heck is wrong with y'all?
yeah. But I would have to, like, if my wife was there, or whatever,
act like
a woman's there, I have to act like I'm mad or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
something is legit wrong with y'all.
That's my little man right there, man. Go ahead, boy.
Y'all so dirty, y'all. Oh my God.
You ain't gotta worry about him. You ain't gotta worry about him growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
No, you know where he gonna be going, man. He going.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, nah. I 100% think. I 100% believe in my heart. If my son was if he was sucking on a babysitter's nipple or whatever, yeah, he's not gonna grow up to be that. He's not gonna grow up to be that way. I don't think, man. There's no way. There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world, man. It's not gonna be in his genetics.
There is no sexuality.
That's going into his DNA, man. You know what I'm saying? He may not remember that moment. It's gonna be.
There is no sexuality. There is no sexuality when he a baby. He's not thinking of no sex when he.
I'm telling you,
I don't know.
It has an effect.
I don't know.
Smallest things have an effect on children, man. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yo, man, we're gonna cut it right here. Give you the second part of episode 11 when we come back, man. Thank you for rocking with us this long, man. Rhythm and Vibe Podcast. Let's get it.